Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's press conference on this fine January morning. I will begin with some opening remarks regarding recent events that have gained public attention, and then answer any questions that members of the public may have.
Oh, and questions from the press. Questions that may lead to some very interesting answers.
The gentleman from the Fourth Estate makes an appearance here today to kick dirt on a public servant. Why, bless my soul, if it isn't Marty McKee, boy reporter from the Yellow Press. Tell me, how is the local fish wrapper doing these days?
Oh, well, very good to see you, Mr. Sullivan, and I'm flattered you think I'm not old enough to vote. But I've been around long enough to spot a phony story oozing out of City Hall.
Why, Mr. McKee, I've hardly said a word and already we're at odds.
Oh, what a web we weave, a web we weave, when first we practice to deceive.
Searching for an honest man.
An honest man
makes us grateful for all we receive.
What was that?
That's just the peanut gallery, otherwise known as the City Council.
What are they doing here?
Oh, they like to talk, endlessly talk, discuss and debate, form a committee. But not me. I'm all about action, taking the bull by the horns, finding solutions, protecting the public interest, and so on.
Oh yeah, he knows all about the bull, but usually from the other end.
Who's that now?
Never mind, just some luckless loser. Pay no attention to me.
I'm Ray Shearer, local businessman and investor. I'll have plenty to say later on, and it'll be a judge looking for the answers, not some smart-ass reporter.
An investor, Mr. Shearer. Investing in what exactly?
Public amusement, sir, public amusement. We live in times of great stress, wars, earthquakes, corruption. It is my mission in this sad and unhappy world of ours to provide the working public with some relief from that stress. I invent, manage, and watch over games of skill and chance. Games that allow our good citizens to relax and enjoy a moment or two of distraction.
As long as they have a buck to lay down, that is. What a noble profession, sir. And your greatest creation?
Why, Ringo, of course. The world's fairest match of skill and luck. A man can win a few dollars, ease his troubled mind, and walk away with a changed perspective.
And a lighter wallet, I'd wager?
Son, that's capitalism.
Enough of these distractions. Today I have news of great importance. I have decided to resign from the City Council. Regretfully, I must add. It has been an honor working alongside such dedicated individuals.
the charming smile of a saint, words of praise that make us faint,
Words that spin a happy tale,
leaving not
a single taint.
What? What are they talking about?
Who knows? They're politicians. But never mind that. Let me remind you of my great record of public service. I served on the Parks Commission and the Harbor Board, both vital to the health and safety of the people. Elected to the City Council, I worked tirelessly to protect the public interest. I kept our harbor oil profits out of the greedy hands of the feds, and I worked to keep the state from building a new freeway that would cut the city in half.
What?
What? What?
Never mind.
So, why resign? There must be more to this story.
Well, my recent appointment as County Civil Service Commissioner has created the false impression that I couldn't do both jobs and that there might be a bit of a conflict. Not that I can't be trusted, of course.
Well, isn't it true the new job pays considerably more than the part-time city council job?
Oh, that is true. But there are many ways to serve the public. And besides, since there could be a conflict, isn't it better that I take the job that already pays well? You know, less temptation.
And what about your relationship with Mr. Shira, a businessman who seeks to promote gambling downtown at the Pike, a man who now faces trial for bribing public officials to allow the Ringo game at the Pike.
My young man, as you know, gambling is illegal in our city.
Money, 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 the true root of all evil.
Just as the Bible tells us so. Ring, ring.
Ring, ring,
A game of chance.
and skill brings plenty of cash to the till.
Annoying hypocrites. Let's see what's in your wallet.
Nevertheless, several public officials have now been indicted on various charges involving gambling. Is your exit from the council related?
Let's not start accusing people. A few honest political donations to the re-election campaigns of my friends. And this whole gambling thing is being taken the wrong way. The public likes to gamble. Mark my words, folks. One day, the state of California will not only allow gambling, they will run the single largest gambling operation in the country. They won't even try to hide it. It'll be called the California State Lottery. But I'm a visionary, a man ahead of my time.
My friends, now is a time of growth, prosperity, and success, not only for the nation, but for our fair state and city. Look at the new businesses, the new neighborhoods going up, the harbor, airport, and our beautiful downtown. This is success for all. We must grow or we die as a city. Gentlemen, these gambling dollars make our dream of growth a reality.
Growth, 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 a cautionary tale filled with problems that cause us to wail, 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 wail.
Nobody wants to hear about your problems, you crazy bunch of Ralph Naders.
Perhaps, Mr. Sullivan, but we also need wisdom. Otherwise, we lose public trust. Perhaps the public had already lost its trust in you. Your district included the historically African-American neighborhoods from Alamitos to 11th Street, and they say you haven't done much for them in the many years you were their councilman.
Emmett, you're my good friend, but you did care a little bit more about your pockets than your district. Yeah, you stood next to the bribery fire, but you didn't get burned like the rest.
Don't lecture me, Ray Shira. You were busy bribing the city council for a dishonest gambling game in a place filled with shabby tattoo parlors and seedy bars.
Conscience will make cowards of us all. By our own ways, we will fall.
Isn't it true, Mr. Sullivan, that you will be replaced by James Wilson, and if so, he will be the city's first African-American councilman? The community seem quite relieved to see you go.
Mr. McGee, don't you have an ambulance you can go and chase?
Oh, fresh out of ambulances. But there's a tired old queen in the harbor that might need some investigations.
Good friends, we thank you for your patience as we told our tale.
To inform,
And amuse, we dare not fail. Good day to you all.
and before you go, we offer a brief epilogue. In 1975, a grand jury was convened to investigate allegations of fraud and corruption in the city council. On the first day of the hearings, 20 witnesses were present, including half the city council, the city manager, city attorney, 2 former city council members, including Mr. Sullivan, an executive from the Long Beach Amusement Company, and Ray Shira. But in the end, Emmett Sullivan died with a clean record and rests here in peace. Thank you for supporting the Historical Society of Long Beach.
Yay! Encore!
You'll find the Sullivan's headstone back here by the with the white, the base with the white flower.